What's going on, guys? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated. It is a show where I talk about and showcase wristwatches. So if you're a big fan of wristwatches like I am, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button and check out some other episodes of this show. But after you check out this episode of this show, today I'm going to be showcasing you guys a Wired brand limited edition Metal Gear Solid 5 watch. It's the AGAM601. Here we go. All right, so here is the outer box. I'm gonna slide this out here. There it is. This is a very nice box for a watch to come in, pretty much, period. Let's get this out. And here's the inner box. Two inner boxes, right? Let's move this over for a second. Now here are the papers it comes with. You get these papers here. You get the instruction manual here, and then back here you get a tool that'll help you take the bracelet off. When this watch is brand new, it does come on that original bracelet, not the NATO strap. Even though he does wear it on the NATO strap in the game, they still released it on the bracelet. All right, there's the 5 logo there. We're going to remove that part. And there it is. Here is the watch. Now again, it does come with this NATO strap, and this NATO strap is super thick, so it's going to make the thickness of this watch even thicker. And like I said, it did originally come on this metal bracelet, but I did remove it and I put it on its own NATO strap, and there she is. Now this watch came out when Metal Gear Solid 5 A Phantom Pain came out. That was in September of 2015. Now this watch is actually a remake of the Seiko G757-5000 Silverwave, which was the watch featured in the James Bond movie Octopussy. Hideo Kojima, the creator of the Metal Gear series, had Big Boss / Snake wear this watch in the game because when he was young, before Octopussy came out, he rocked that Seiko G757-5000 Silverwave. You know, and there is a certain watch guy here on YouTube who reviewed this watch before, and let me tell you guys, he did not review this watch. He did not review this watch at all, and that video, for whatever reason, kind of drives me a little crazy, so just throwing that out there. And you know, if you're a fan of the game, you gotta be a fan of this watch, because in the game, when you want to just make time go by quickly, it shows this watch running very fast, and it plays that song, and you know what? It's pretty cool. Let's talk about the price. The original price was $405. I picked up this one for about $1,100. It came with full box and papers, as you just saw, and that tool to help you remove the bracelet, as you also just saw. Now, the cheapest one I'm finding on eBay right now is about $1,200. I don't really see these watches going down in price ever, really. Someone is asking $5,000 for a brand new one on eBay right now. I think, again, these things are just gonna go up. Let's talk about the size. Now, top to bottom, this is a 52 millimeter length, and it's a 42 millimeter width. But it doesn't fit too bad. It is a bit tall though, especially on the NATO strap that it comes with, because that NATO strap is so thick. It's a lot less tall on the NATO strap that I have it on now than it would be on that NATO strap. I mean, just look at the differences in width here, in thickness of these NATO straps. This one would be a lot taller. This watch, what I mean, would be a lot taller on this NATO strap, is what I'm trying to say, if I could speak English. Another thing I'll mention with these NATOs is I really like the silver color on the NATO strap with this watch. I think it's super sharp, a lot more sharp than just the plain black that is featured in the video game. This just makes it pop that much more when you're wearing it. Now, anybody out there that knows about watches knows that this movement is a quartz movement. And while that is nothing compared to an automatic or a manual wind movement of a mechanical watch, it will keep better time as long as the battery is functioning. You're talking losing only up to 30 seconds a month, which is just 1 second a day. So this thing is going to keep amazing time. Now this watch does have a chronograph function on it, and you set it like this. This is the mode button right here. You hit that mode button and then you get dual time zones. Then you hit it again for the chronograph feature. and then you hit start here. This is the start and stop button, and then you hit it. Boom. There you go. It's counting away. Hit it here to stop it. Hit it here to reset it. And you're back to 0. You go to mode one more time. That displays where you stop the chronograph. Hit mode one more time. That's your countdown. It's just counting down there. You're going to get a little beeper. It'll keep doing that too until you hit that stop button. Hit this mode one more time to see what that alarm is set for, and then you hit the mode one more time. Makes a little different beeping sound, and it goes back to normal. This watch also has an LCD light on it if you hit this button here. Now check it out, I'll show it here. There it is, hit that button, boom, lights up. Doesn't stay lit for long though, only about 2 seconds. Hit it again, lights up again. Hit it again, lights up again, etc. Now let's talk about the water resistance. This watch is 100 meter water resistant. Not too bad for a digital quartz watch. Now this case is all stainless steel. The bezel on this one is also all stainless steel as well. It does have that black colored stainless steel. I think it looks pretty cool. It's not plastic as it may come across via here on YouTube. This is all stainless steel. Looks pretty good. And these words here, those are engraved. That's not just crappy paint on there. So I think that also says a lot for the quality of this timepiece. Now, as far as the crystal goes, I'm not exactly sure what the crystal is made of on this watch, but I'm going to assume it's not sapphire. I could be wrong, but I really doubt it. A sapphire crystal on a $400 watch just isn't a common experience. Now, this watch's crown does have 4 buttons on it. They are all just buttons. You got the mode button, the adjust button, the start and the stop button, and the reset lap button as well. Let's check out the case back pretty quickly here. There's the watch's case back. You can see it is a numbered watch. This is the 1413 out of 2500 timepiece. Very cool. And there it is on the wrist. You know, 42 millimeters isn't too big. I was worried it was going to be, but honestly, with how limited this watch is, I doubt I'll wear it very often anyway. It is a great watch to add to the collection, but it's not something I'm going to be wearing all the time. Funny enough, I'd rather wear the $17,000 Rolex that I have, because at least those can be serviced easier, and they will continue to make those watches for years and years to come. This one, nope, not making it anymore. There it is. Overall, you know, I think this is a great watch. If you're a fan of the Metal Gear Solid series, you'd definitely be a big fan of this watch for sure. Being a fan of Metal Gear Solid and being a fan of wristwatches, you got to add this one to the collection. And that's just about going to wrap it up. Overall, I think it's a really cool watch. Again, it's not something that I'll wear often because it is so limited and the price keeps escalating as time's going on. But it is very cool as far as a digital watch is concerned. It's probably one of my all-time favorites, especially being a remake of an old James Bond watch, and now it's made in a much more modern style. So again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time on another episode of It's Complicated.
Hey, yo, this is Chris from It's Complicated. First thing I want you to do is I want you to subscribe. Second thing is, if you like watches like me, motherfucker, I want you to like this video. Let's get into it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it right now. I'm from Jersey. I got a toothpick. Ow, I just hurt myself.